Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Marry program. We're back again with some information to give us a different idea on how things work. You see, today I want to speak about this idea and this sensation, this vibration, and it's called love. You see, for a long time I've always wondered, what is love? You see, growing up, love was a feeling. It was something that I desired. It was something that I wanted. It was something that I would chase after. But as I've gone deeper in my awareness and I've gone on this journey of self-realization, I've come to realize that one thing that we need to realize is that love is a vibration. And when I say love is a vibration, remember I've said in the past, everything that we're seeing, experiencing, feeling is vibration and frequency. And I know this is a difficult idea to comprehend, but once we can begin to understand that if everything is vibration, that means that we can attend to matter in a different way and we can bend it, it's quite malleable. It's a good idea for us to begin to harness into our awareness, because if everything is vibration, that means that you can influence it and you can change it. But like I'm saying anyway, I've been thinking for a long time, what is love? And recently I came to my own awareness, my own realization through different practices that love is a vibration. Love is a frequency. You see, love is something that we align to. It's something that when you think about it, for a long time, many people believe that love is a feeling. I'm sorry to tell you that love is not a feeling. Love is a vibration, and it is something that you align yourself to. You enter into love and you become love. Love is not something that we need to chase after. It's not something that we need to hunt after. It's not something that we need to find. It's something that is within us. Because like I said before, all of the frequencies and all of the vibrations of creation, it is inside of us. I'm sure if you've been on YouTube in the past, you might have seen this 528 hertz frequency of love. Now, I can't specifically say if it is that frequency, but at the same time, yes, it's important for us to begin to know that we can align ourselves to these frequencies. But I want to share something with you guys today that I stumbled across a few years ago. As you know, I grew up in the church, and St. Paul wrote a letter to the Corinthians, and he spoke about love in a quite interesting way. And I just want us to kind of just stick with it for a moment. He said the first thing is that love is not rude. You see, for a long time, when we are in relationship with other people and we begin to act to them in a different type of way, and we begin to act rude to them, and then afterwards we say to them, oh, I love you, don't take it personal. Remember, that's not love. If you genuinely love someone with all your heart and all your being and all your might, being rude doesn't work with it. The next thing he said is that love is not jealous. You see, this is a big one in relationships. You see, in relationships, we always find someone, or we are with someone, and then we see them speaking to somebody else, or we see them engaging with someone else, and jealousy begins to arouse from within us. You see, if you're jealous, I'm sorry to tell you, you are not in love. And when I say in love, let's make a distinction between two facts. There is being in love with someone, and there's being in the vibration of love. For this video, when I say being in love, I mean being in the vibration of love. And everything it says is that love does not seek its own interests. And this here is a big one that I wanted us to kind of play with for a little while. You see, when it says love does not seek its own interests, it means, from my own understanding, that we do not put our own needs and desires on the other person. Because you see, there's always this idea and this topic of, I will love you if, or I will love you when, or I will love you if this occurs. You see, when we operate with this type of narrative, when we operate with this type of behavior, I'm sorry to tell you, that's not love. That is control. You see, for a long time in my life, I've been in relationships with other people in the past. And I remember being personally saying to somebody that, I love you if you stop eating this, or I love you if you change this. You see, when I say those things, I am not in love. I am being in the vibration of control. And I'm trying to make them something than what they are not. And it's important for us to realize that if we are going to be in love with somebody and genuinely attend to being in the vibration of love, we have to let go of all the ideas that we hold about who they are. You see, if you meet somebody in a relationship, it's important for you to love them where they're at and just accept that that's who they are. So I'm going to give an example. I'm currently in a relationship with a partner, and my partner has a different diet to me. I have to know that I have to love her the way she is. I cannot try to change her. I cannot try to make her do something different. I just have to love her at the way she is presenting at that moment in time. If I try to change her, that means that I am not in love. It means that I am trying to make her what I want her to be. And that's not correct. Because if you really love someone, you're able to respect them and understand that where they are in their journey, where they are in their life, is just as valid as where you're at. So if that's what's happening, that means that you need to attend to being in love in full acceptance. You see, it's important for us to realize, and this is an analogy that I discovered a long time ago. You see, if you can begin to look at yourself as an energetic being who has permission to enter into all domains of reality, you can begin to kind of see love as a river. And love is a river that's constantly moving. It's constantly flowing. It's constantly changing from left to right. And what is up for you as that energetic being is for you to begin to jump inside of the pool and ocean of love. And when you're in that ocean of love, sit down there and feel what it feels like to be in the vibration of love. You see, there's a quick attunement that I want us to introduce in this video today. And the attunement I want us to play with today is this. I align to the vibration of love. Even as I say that now, I can feel that whole essence permeating my whole being. Let's say it again one more time if you're with me. I align to the vibration of love. You see, you need to realize that love is the one constant, like I said, that holds this whole entire fabric of reality together. Like I've said before, love is the glue that ignites and pulls everything for us to continue to have this exploration of reality. You see, love is the vibration that exists in all octaves of reality. You see, when you love someone, like I've said before, that's how the Creator loves you. See, I want you to think about the person you love right now the most in the whole world. You see, that's the same way that the Creator loves you. But the difference between you and the Creator is that the Creator loves that same person that you love the most like He loves everybody else. And I'm sorry to use the word he. Remember I've said before, just for this context, work with me. But like I'm saying, the Creator loves just like the way you love the person you love the most in your whole life. You see, there's an idea I've been working with for a long time, and it is quite radical, but I'm going to share it with you guys today. And it's this idea of love being equality. You see, as I practice my journey and I practice this path of understanding and realization, I've come to realize that I need to get myself to that state of being where I can love everybody the same way I love my partner, the same way I love my mom, the same way I love my son, the same way I love everybody in my family. You see, I need to learn how to love the homeless man, the beggar, the same way as I love my family. Because when you're in the vibration of love, there is no gradations or difference to how you experience that person. And it's so important for me to say that. You see, self-love is a bigger idea that people try to practice, people try to find. And people say, how can I love myself? You see, the reason why people don't love themselves is because they're unaware that they can align themselves to the frequency of love. You see, once you make that decision to align to the frequency of love, everything that isn't love has to begin to fall away so that you can begin to have an experience of what it means to be in love. You see, it's so important for us to begin to acknowledge that as human beings, you have the permission and you have the right to experience the frequency of love. And it is as simply as giving yourself permission by saying, I align to the frequency of love. You see, if you practice that attunement every day for the next 30 days, I can guarantee you that you will begin to notice a whole entire shift in your being. Because once you give yourself permission to align yourself vibrationally to the frequency of love, everything that is not love has to fall away. Because it is your true innate nature to experience love. You see, it's so important that as we begin to learn these new ideas and these new techniques, that we put them into practice. Because I can assure you, when I think about my life and I think about my journey so far, you see, I've been on a journey of trying to understand this world. And this is why I make the videos. I make the videos not only for you, but for myself, to see if I can get all of the ideas into something that's coherent as a model for us to begin to use, to begin to grow. And what I want you to begin to understand is that once you begin to play with these ideas, I am promising you, you will begin to find a shift in your own awareness. You see, I just want you to know today that you are worthy of love. You deserve love. And most importantly, you are love. The problem that we all have is that we've forgotten these truths. We've forgotten these actual permission slips. That if we can begin to use them, we can begin to grow in ways we can't imagine. Thank you so much for today's video. If you got this far in the video, you know. I love you. Even if you haven't gotten this far, I love you. Because love is not something that we feel. It's not something that we want, but it's something that we is. If anything I've said has aligned you or made you feel different, subscribe and like the channel. And if you do try this challenge, 30 days of aligning yourself to the frequency of love, please drop a comment in the comment box. Let other people know what's happened for you. Let me know what's happened for you. You know, this is a community of like-minded people. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.